Ok, estamos en directo. Bueno, no en directo, estamos grabando esto. Vamos a ver qué
Peggy
muestra.
16.
Ok, los sujetocambios del COVID. Perdón si no hice la presentación habitual, pero ya me agarró desprevenido esto, así que ya no pude hacer nada. ¿Qué es esto? Quería ser directo, pero ya no pude. No me dio chance.
Again. Got you that time.
Hades. Ahora les van a hacer juegos a los dioses nórdicos.
On behalf of our small team at Supergiant
griegos.
Games, I am really excited to announce our roguelike dungeon crawler Hades is coming to Nintendo Switch. You play as the immortal prince of the underworld, trying to escape hell. And each time you die, it's like coming home. You advance the story, get stronger, and gear up for your next escape attempt. It's a game you can sink dozens of hours into, and if you've already done so on PC, you'll be able to transfer your progress to the Nintendo Switch version with cross-saves. So if you like the fast-paced action, rich atmosphere, and character-driven storytelling of our past titles like Bastion and Transistor, we think you'll find something to love in Hades.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I look forward at some games making their way to Nintendo Switch. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
And that was a look into the Greek mythology-inspired dungeon crawler, Hades, from Supergiant Games.
Tiene esa la jugabilidad
you'll ally with members of the Greek
Minecraft
pantheon,
Dungeons.
wield
Los
legendary
RPG
weapons,
clásicos, más bien.
and fight your way through the underworld as you attempt to escape the god of the dead.
Unleash the fury of Olympus when Hades makes its console debut on Nintendo Switch this autumn.
No sé si anunciaron
Wow,
Fall Guys.
Ariko, are we back in the 90s? It's so radical.
With all of its groovy GIFs, animated mouse pointers, and amazingly useful toolbars, Hypnospace Outlaw is a portal back to the early days of the internet.
You mean GIF, right? Scour the weirdest corners of the net, dodge computer viruses, and hunt down hackers and other virtual villains as you seek to crack cases on the digital streets of Hypnospace.
¿Cómo se dice?
You won't have to wait long to start cruising through cyberspace. Hypnospace Outlaw launches August 27th on Nintendo Switch.
Pero no, la palabra que busco
you can pre-order the game or download a demo of it from
ya me
Nintendo
acordaré.
eShop later today.
Oh, versión de prueba. Perfecto. Es familiar. Ok, podemos ver que hay furro. Puro furro. Güey, qué sad. No está solo, ¿verdad? Al menos tiene un gatito. Spirit Farer. No está mal. Tiene bonita animación.
In this cozy management game, make some lasting memories before you have to say a final farewell to those not long for this world.
As a spiritfarer Stella, Help the spirits of the dead make their way into the afterlife by transporting them across the seas on your handcrafted ferry.
Ok, sí, va a ser un juego medio sad.
Befriend passengers, customize your boat, explore an imaginative world, or just go wherever the wind takes you. While you may be transporting your spirit friends to the afterlife, it doesn't mean you can't have a little fun along the way.
You'll be able to set sail very soon, as Spiritfarer makes its
qué
maiden
sad.
voyage on Nintendo Switch later today.
Está. ¡Hostia! Desde hoy. Nice. Una berenjena. O una especie de cereza, una fruta medio rara, una bola, no sé qué sea. Parece una fruta, pero se ve bien. Me recuerda Garden Story. En efecto, era una fruta o una verdura.
Hi, I'm Picogram, the developer for Garden Story. One of my goals for Garden Story is to inspire community stewardship and showcase the importance of coming together to help one another when times get tough. I hope players enjoy the world that I've created and perhaps learn to call it a home away from home.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Roasted Games. We're proud to be working with Picogram to bring this game to life and super excited to announce Garden Story will be coming to Nintendo Switch, which means you'll be able to hang with fruity friends both at home and on the go.
Ah, sí, era una fruta. Okay.
The time is right, and there's a community to save in the wholesome action-adventure game Garden Story.
While newly appointed Guardian Concord may only be a grape fresh off the vine,
de por sí los juegos en 3D toman bastante tiempo. Los 2D creo que toman más, porque tienes que dibujar sprites,
cultivate friendships, gather precious resources, and restore buildings to help unite the grove,
el ambiente
so everyone
y todo,
can enjoy the fruits of their labor
tomarte
together.
Tu tiempo.
Garden Story will bloom on Nintendo Switch next year.
Se ve bastante bonito, a lo mejor sí le doy una probada.
You've crash landed on an alien world, and the only way to go is down.
Surrounded by water on all sides, dive into the depths of Subnautica's vast oceans to collect resources, craft underwater structures, and uncover just what happened to this watery world.
If you really want to delve deep, build your own submarine and discover the exotic flora and fauna that call this planet home. Just watch out for some of the more aggressive animals that may not take
y no tienes dinero para hacerte con un equipo de buzo, pues simplemente utilizas este juego y te sientes en las profundidades del mar. Está bastante hermoso.
Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero will both launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
Ok, esto me recuerda a los cortos de Pollo Robot.
Really is something, Ariko.
As young game designer to be, Takeshi, your goal is to entertain your little brother Hiroshi with the latest chapter of your game in this charming RPG.
Choose the monsters that Hiroshi faces on his quest and craft cool challenges, but don't make things too difficult. You'll need to strike a delicate balance to make your game a truly unforgettable adventure.
Discover this heartwarming tale of brotherly bonding when Takeshi and Hiroshi launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Se ve bastante interesante, aunque no me gustan mucho los juegos por turno. Perdonen si no le aumento más la resolución, pero internet anda muy malo últimamente, así que creo que con los 480p está bien. Si lo aumento a los 720 a lo mejor tengo un poco de delay y o sea, se retrasa el directo.
Hi, I'm Shruti Ghosh,
Esto se ve
one of the
interesante.
co-founders and art directors at Nodding Heads Games. I'm here to talk to you about our very first title,
Están sacando
Raji,
bastantes
an
juegos
ancient
buenos.
epic.
Espero que los
Raji is an action-adventure game
impendejos
set in ancient
no
India
vayan a
that dives deep
darle
into
dislike,
the
porque en
rich
serio se ven
tapestry of
bastantes buenos
Indian
juegos.
culture, taking inspiration from Hindu and Balinese mythology. All of us here at the studio have grown up hearing such
Ojalá salga
wonderful
Ori 2.
Hindu tales of epic proportions, surrounded by architectural marvels and the vast diversity India has to offer. We hope you'll enjoy playing Raji as much as we have loved and enjoyed making it.
Está basado en la India.
Defend the world against the forces of the mighty demon lord in Raji, an ancient epic.
In this intense action-adventure, mastering divine weapons such as the fearsome Sharanga bow and the three-pronged Trishula is vital to your survival.
No está mal, sí se ve
With the striking art based on
bastante
ancient
adictivo.
Pahari paintings and the medieval architecture of Rajasthan, this is an adventure unlike any you've seen before.
Polish your weapons and get ready to battle when Raji, an ancient
Buen
epic,
sistema de combate.
releases later today as a timed console exclusive
otro
on
para
Nintendo
hoy.
Switch.
Y después dicen que Switch no lanza nada.
From decorating the rooms to attracting new customers to managing your guests, there's barely a dull moment in quaint management adventure.
Osito y desayuno.
As fresh-faced
Es
innkeeper
el oso
Hank,
más tierno
it's
que he
your job
visto.
to turn this dilapidated shack into a thriving B&B.
Customize each room to your heart's content. Increase your establishment's reputation.
No está mal, no
And
está
watch
mal.
as customers flood in to stay at your little slice of paradise. Did we mention Hank's the bear?
Just be careful about what dwells deep within the forest as your business
Se ve bastante
expands.
tierno.
You never know what secrets are hiding out there in the wilderness.
Be among
a
the
lo mejor
first to
sí.
book your reservation when Bear and
Y las
Breakfast
motos.
launches on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive next year.
Como exclusiva temporal.
Lace up your
Ojo.
walking boots, Ariko. We're going on a hike.
Explore the peaceful mountain landscapes of Hawk Peak Provincial Park in a short hike, a game all about going at your own pace.
Está
Whether you stick to the
bastante
marked trails or
bueno.
go a wandering through the backcountry,
Es como un
there's
Breath of the
plenty to
Wild, pero en
discover
2D.
as you take in the world around you.
O sea, 2D
You can
en
even find
cuanto a
some
los
treasure
sprites,
hidden
pero
off
te
the
mueves en un
beaten
entorno
path.
3D.
Make sure to say hi to the other hikers making their way around the park too. They're bound to lend you a helping hand. You can even go for a jaunt on the water, should the mood strike you.
Bastante juego
You'll be able to
de
hit the trail
pixel
very
voy
soon
viendo en este
as the
direct
short hike launches later today on Nintendo Switch as a timed
a
console
partir de hoy,
exclusive.
como exclusiva temporal. Se ve bastante bueno. Nadie me hace trampa. Un juego sobre hacer trampas. Anda. Bastante curioso. Kartshank.
Bonjour. My name is Nikolai
Bonjour.
Krashinsky. I am delighted to present to you Card Shark, a new game from Neria, the team that brought you reigns, kings, and queens. On Card Shark, I have two roles. I am both the artist and the card sheet. As a wild card of its genre, our game will teach you real
Hostia.
card tricks and
Ahí está.
manipulation.
Ya tienen para hacer trampa en las
We're
apuestas.
thrilled to bring Card Shark to the Nintendo Switch.
Felice and cheat your way to the top of 18th century French society in Card Shark, a new adventure
Que
that's
justo
all
cuando
about
quiero
playing
grabar
your
empiezan a
cards
pasar los
right.
carros.
As you move from the parlor to the king's table, build up your array of card tricks and use your ill-gotten gains to buy your way into some truly high-stakes games.
Just make sure you don't get caught. Your fellow gamesters do not take kindly to cheaters.
Card Shark will make its opening gambit on Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Se ve bastante interesante. Va a hacer trampas. ¿Qué clase de LOL es este? Justamente hablando con mi amiga. Bueno, mi amiga que me quiere, no sé, bueno ya. Futura novia, pongámoslo así. Dice que quiere jugar LOL y a lo mejor le doy una probada. Y estos se ven bastante LOL, así que sí, creo que voy a jugar LOL. Torchlight. Últimamente como que los juegos así se basan mucho en los logos de LOL.
And it's up to you and fellow heroes of the frontier to go and find them.
Set a century after the events of the previous game.
Es que la verdad yo no soy de jugar así juegos de estrategia. No son muy fuerte y tampoco es algo que me guste.
For those who wish to flaunt their glittering hoard, you can build your own forts, where you can upgrade and show off your gear to the world.
And animal lovers will be happy to know that pets make their return, complete with their own skill sets to assist you on your journey for even shining your planet.
Your legend awaits when Torchlight 3 comes to Nintendo Switch this autumn. And when it does, adventurers on Nintendo Switch will get this exclusive red fairy pet.
I don't know about you, Tyler, but I feel like I'm in an optical illusion.
Bastante bien.
Manifold Garden draws inspiration from physics-defying artworks to create some truly mind-bending puzzles where gravity is yours to manipulate.
You'll need to change your perspective if you hope to navigate through these infinitely repeating structures. Don't worry about falling infinitely, though. Gravity will bring you right back where you started, should you take a wrong turn.
Se ve bastante bueno.
Wrap your head around these perspective-twisting puzzles soon.
As Manifold Garden releases later today on Nintendo Switch.
Ok, a lo mejor sí lo compro. Ori. Esto es Ori, ¿verdad? No, no es Ori. O sí es Ori. No, no es Ori. No, no es Ori, no es Ori. Creí que era Ori. Ya me asusté. Se ve bastante bueno. Es como un mini Gasparín. Tiene forma de fantasma del de Gasper. Evergate.
Hi,
hermoso.
My name is Kent. I'm the director of Evergate.
And I'm Cynthia, and I'm the lead artist on Evergate.
Es como un Ori.
Evergate has been
Tiene
a
cara de
passion
Ori.
project for the last 4 years. It is a dreamlike 2D puzzle platformer set in the afterlife, where you must guide a childlike spirit named Key on a journey through life, death,
ahorita que lo pienso, es tiene un poco el aire, el ambiente del Rayman Legends.
That gives players an extraordinary flexibility in how they navigate the afterlife, while also
Voy a
giving
matar
an
esas
experience
motos.
with heartfelt emotion that we hope will touch players with its innocence and humanity.
Thank you to everyone who has supported us in making this dream a reality. We are extremely excited to be bringing Evergate to the Nintendo Switch.
Se ve bastante hermoso.
Help Key traverse the afterlife in Evergate.
Uno se llama Ori, este se llama Key.
Beautiful adventure from Stone Lantern Games.
As you journey through this ethereal world, use Key's powerful soul flame to slow down time and unleash the unexpected powers hidden within the mysterious crystals that dot the landscape.
With clever use of the soul flame, unlock the power of multiple crystals to solve challenging puzzles.
Experience this touching story about two kindred spirits when Evergate launches later today on Nintendo Switch.
Tanto juego.
It's almost time for us to wrap this up. But before we go, here's a quick glimpse at even more indie games that our partners from around the world are currently hard at work on. Let's check them out.
Haven. Tiene estética tipo anime. Bastante bonito se ve. Going Under. Parece va a ser un juego de peleas.
Dear God, your eyes are blue.
No, no era peleas. ¡Ay, perrito! Es un lobito. Yo quiero tener un lobo de mascota. Un rail. Para hacer tu propio tren, supongo. What the fuck, ¿qué es eso? ¿Es una lombriz? ¿Es una víscera? ¿Es un camarón? Chingados. Ay no, este es otro juego pixeleado. Se ve interesante. Uy, se siente la esencia de Mother y Undertale en eso. Este parece uno tipo Hill Taker, de que te mueves por espacios. Ok, esto se ve interesante. ¿Qué más tienes?
And that's our show. Thank you so much to all of them. Was that you, Tyler?
Ese es el ganso.
Oh no, they're loose.
Ese es el ganso.
Roll the trailer.
Hostia. Ay, madre. ¿Multiplayer? Este juego es tan entretenido y tan estúpido a la vez porque, o sea, es ridículo, pero es divertido. Es un ganso haciendo desmadre en la ciudad y a todos les molesta. O sea, nos divertimos con su sufrimiento. Gratuita llamada para... ¡Oh, sí! ¡Oh, y también van a sacar versión física! Vale. Multijugador y versión física until it goes game.
Is it over? Whew.
As always, it was a pleasure.
By the way, we're hosting an indie sale over on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch right now,
Okay, voy a ver
including discounts on some of the games we showed in this presentation. Make sure to check it out later today.
Bastante bueno el indie, me ha gustado.
On behalf of everyone at Nintendo, a big thank you to all of our amazing
si
partners
las filtraciones son ciertas,
who are hard at work
saldría un
labors of love
general
to
el
Nintendo
28 de
Switch.
And of course,
agosto.
thanks to
La
all of you
próxima
out there
semana.
for tuning in. Until next time, happy gaming.
Bastante bueno, me ha gustado. Por lo visto ya no hubo nada más, no hubo el Ori que tanto se esperaba, tampoco estuvo ese juego que decía algo de Nocturne, algo así. Bueno, ya voy a ver qué sale y con las críticas, ok. Y si sale alguna noticia también. Y si es que puedo y sale el general, lo estaremos transmitiendo. Si es que puedo, no sé si podré. También quiero asegurarme de que no molesten las motos y todo lo bueno. En fin, eso sería todo y espero que les haya gustado. Nos veremos en la siguiente. Chao, chao.